Hey, you guys, it's Dr. Kim Gartman, and I'm here with another 5 Minute Friday for you. I'm probably going to go over 5 minutes. I'll just say it on the front end, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better, but some things just need a few minutes more. So I hope you'll hang with me. I'm also going to say on the front end that what I want to talk about today may get a little pushback, and I'm okay with that because I feel like it's something that's really important and something that just needs to be said. It's something that I've been feeling on a deep level in the last couple of weeks especially, and so I just feel like it's worthy of a conversation. And so what I want to talk about today is the human need for touch, for physical personal connection. And I've really been paying attention to this lately because of the situation we're in with this pandemic and all the social distancing we're doing and sheltering in place and the things we've been instructed on, and then all the stuff I see out there, the shaming and things being thrown back and forth at people. And so I just started looking, mostly because of things that I've been feeling within myself. Especially this last week, we lost a close friend of ours, and trying to navigate how to do a memorial service and be together in this climate that we're in right now was challenging and just required a lot of thought on our part. And so I just wanted to do some looking about what I was already feeling and see what kind of scientific research there was out there. And I actually found a lot more than I'm going to share with you today because I could go on and on and on. But I found an article written by Emma Sapala called Connect to Thrive. And she talks about how social connection is so important. And y'all, I know that we're connecting virtually and it's great, and I'm so grateful to be able to do that. But you and I both know that it is not the same as sitting in a room with someone, being in proximity with someone, being able to be touched by them, being able to hold their hand, being able to look really in their eyes and feel the energy coming off of them. It's not the same. And she says that social connection improves physical health and psychological well-being. I think we know this, right? She also quoted a study that showed that a lack of social connection is a greater detriment to our health than obesity, smoking, and high blood pressure. So let that sit with you a minute. And intuitively, I think we know this, right? But then on the flip side, strong social connection leads to a 50% increased chance of longevity, of living a longer, healthier life. It strengthens our immune system. How about that? Isn't it ironic that the thing that we're doing to stay safe is probably weakening our immune system and our ability to fight things off, not just COVID-19, but other diseases? It actually impacts the genes that control our code for immunity and inflammation. And that was from a study by Steve Cole. The more connected we are, the less depression and anxiety we have. And it's true. It's true. And here's the deal. We were seeing this long before COVID-19 because we're such a digital society and so many people, rely on social media and we've lost that sitting over the dinner table together or sitting together in intimate settings and just talking. And we're seeing a rise in anxiety and suicides in our country and arguably in the world. A sense of social connection is one of our fundamental human needs. It is not optional, right? I don't know what your beliefs are, but at the very beginning of the Bible, when man was created, in that whole story, God said, the Creator said, it is not good for man to be alone. And we know it's true, because we suffer when we're alone. We need human connection. Matthew Lieberman in Scientific American says that data suggests that we suffer greatly when social bonds are threatened or severed. And when have they ever been more threatened, right? We face repercussions and negative shaming and all of that if we gather together right now. Social pain is real pain, you guys. It actually lights up the brain in the same place as physical pain does. And anybody who's ever had their heart broken knows exactly what I'm talking about. That ache in your chest where you feel like you can't even breathe. It hurts so bad. That is a real thing. I'm probably going to say this wrong, but Dr. Kettner, he is a professor of psychology at UC Berkeley, and he says that touch is the fundamental language of connection. The fundamental language of connection. And touch deprivation can impact people on a psychological as well as physical levels. It matters for not only your emotional health, but your physical health Positive touch activates big bundles of nerves in our skin that improves your immune system. There it is again, regulates digestion and helps you sleep. It also activates the part of your brain that helps you to empathize. And, I wonder if some of our lack of empathy and all this anger and ability to just, lash out at people is because we're not connecting on a physical level. We're virtual. And so we lack empathy. Daniel Keltner quoted Edmund Ross, who says that positive physical touch leads to decreased violence, greater trust, economic gain, decreased disease and a stronger immune system, stronger team dynamics, emotional intimacy, and an overall sense of well-being. And I got to thinking about, I remember when I was in medical school learning about kangaroo care. And what that is just with babies, especially premature babies or babies who are having health issues. And really now we say all babies, but is putting them skin to skin. With another human being. And what they found in study after study is that it regulates their temperature, it regulates their breathing, they have less pain, they gain weight better, they have a better immune system. That seems to be a recurring theme. Have you noticed that? They cry less, they have a lower mortality rate, they have less incidence of severe illness, and that we're talking babies as young as 26 weeks, the micro preemies that used to not even have a chance of survival. And then on the converse, orphanages that they studied, like in Romania and other places where babies did not have physical touch, they suffered. Instead of doing better, they did worse. They even showed that they had different hormone levels. They lacked security and social connection. Their health was worse. Y'all, there is so much evidence out there that tells us that we need to connect not only virtually, but physically. We need physical touch. We need to be in each other's presence. And I think the thing that I have been noticing and that has been concerning to me is that we're so afraid that we're going to catch this virus, that we're losing the things that make us fundamentally human. And so I am not saying be irresponsible. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying throw caution to the wind, get out there and do everything you did before. Those of you who know me know I love concerts. Oh my gosh, live music speaks to my soul. I'm not going to a concert yet. I'm not getting in a big group yet. But am I gathering with small groups of friends? I am. Am I hugging my friends? I've started to do that. And do you know that my soul feels better? I feel better. I think that we have to weigh the cost. And I fear that if we're not careful, if we're not awake, we're going to come out on the other side of this having lost more than the things we think we're losing. We're going to have lost our ability to empathize with each other on a human level. We're going to have lost the things that really make us who we are. And so I just challenge you to give that some thought. I hope that there are people around you that you feel safe with, that you can hug, that you can hold hands with, that you can express love to on a physical level. And then I would also say, to those of you who aren't safe in your shelter-in-place environment, I hope that you will seek out resources to get help to get out of that situation, because it is not lost on me that there are many who are experiencing negative physical touch. So just like there's positive physical touch, there's negative physical touch. And so I am here. And so if I can help in any way, please let me know. I welcome any conversation around this. I don't mind a little discussion about it. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. But I just feel that this is so important that it was worth going 4.5 minutes over my 5 minutes. And I hope this blesses you. I hope this finds you well. And I hope that on the other side of this, wherever that is, that we find ourselves better humans because of it. Be well.